let's react to the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, right? The DLC story trailer. Because I have not watched it yesterday. I've watched the first 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Like I was waiting and then I was like, oh, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it later because I want to react to it with everybody else. So that's what we're doing on stream today. So let's go to my Elo display capture. So we're going to react to it. We've seen Shadow of the Erdtree, the original trailer before. I think it was the same length. This one is 3 minutes and 14 seconds, so it should be good. You watched it yesterday and it is wild. I've heard that. Other people said the same. So let's watch it together.
Peggy 16.
Okay, this is loud enough for you guys, right? Yeah, it should be. From Software and Bandai Namco Entertainment present. Ooh.
Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning. The seduction and the betrayal.
What's that?
An affair from which gold arose.
That looks... Whoa.
And so
Whoa.
too was Shadow born.
Whoa, I'm getting goosebumps.
What followed was a war unseen.
Ayo? 2 of them?
One that could never be put to song.
Oh.
A purge without grace or honor.
Hey, that's Mesmer. Snake Boy!
The tyranny of Mesmer's flame.
Whoa. I'm actually getting goosebumps.
And so kindly Mikula would abandon everything.
What are those? Would that be like the grace point in the game?
His golden flesh. His blinding strength. Even his fate. But we are not deterred. We choose to follow. Will you walk with us?
Yes. Mind you, chat, it's in a month. In less than a month, starting today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was sick. That was sick. We're just gonna go back to bits and pieces of it. You're assuming that it's power-up stuff? It could be, but I feel like it's also like a grace point. I'm not sure. Because it's a land in shadow, it would make sense if grace doesn't reach there. I think. I'm not sure. So those things would probably like the quote-unquote grace points. Oh my god. I am so excited. I am so excited. So let's go back to a little bit to the let's go back to the bit, right? So it says here,
Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning.
Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning. Yeah.
The seduction and the betrayal.
The seduction and the betrayal. What would that mean? Who seduced who and who betrayed who? Is this before the shattering or after the shattering? Oh, the plain plon. So,
An affair from which gold arose.
an affair from which gold arose. Can you assume that it's because Marika the Gold, or is that because of Mikula? Because I would not assume that this person is Mikula because the hair is way too long. Plus, it might be because of the surroundings, but that's more or less a female male figure. I feel like the torso is more like a male, but the arms is more like female. The hair is obviously, it's gold reddish. So I would say that this person might be Marika or Radagon, but I could be completely wrong, and it can also be like Mikula. I don't know. Why does it look like... It looked like, right? It's holding the hair, right? I assume that's hair. It's like strands of hair, probably. But it's being held like a rune arc. You know what I mean? That's funny. Something is happening in this bit. Something is happening.
And so too was Shadow born.
But when you look at this could also just be Mikula. Based on... This might seem way too far-fetched, by the way. Way too far-fetched. But do you see the purple? Do you see the purple here? Well, you can... My camera's on top of it. I know that Mikula is a child from Radagon, America. I know that. But I speculate that this might be just Marika. But it might also be Mikula. But you don't know. I feel like the hair is too long for Mikula to have. But I don't know. I'm just speculating here. But it can be Mikula as well. Because do you see the purple around here? The purple? Wow, that's so cool. Then we go to the next bit.
Was a war unseen.
This war is in the shadow of the Erdtree. So we saw in the initial trailer these, what did you call it, brazier? Is that what you would call it? There are now 2 of them. So I would guess that these are bosses, but more like field bosses that roam in the lands of shadow.
One that could never be put to song.
Why do I have a feeling that this... No, it can't be, because that monster is bigger that we saw after.
A purge without grace or honor.
So no grace or honor. This is definitely Mesmer. Let me put my camera away. Put my camera away. This is definitely Mesmer. You can see it because of the snakes, his weapon, his helmet. This is definitely Mesmer.
The tyranny of Mesmer's flame.
This seems like a female figure, if I'm correct. If we could zoom in, this would be a female figure, I believe. And something is happening. I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but I feel like a female figure. But he or she is holding something as well, whilst their cloak, assume it's a cloak, is being bound away. I am not looking forward to fight this guy. I think this is gonna be a top tier difficult boss. Hands down. Not looking forward to fight this boss. Look at that eye. It's blue. You can just barely see it. Then you have Oh, okay, let me go a few frames back. Then you have Mesmer. Then you have Mesmer with his flame. I think it's like a blood flame. And his snake-like eye. While his... I assume this is a left eye, perspective-wise. Left eye, right eye. So left eye would be closed. So that has something to do with it. He looks mad. He looks absolutely mad. I'm just astonished with the art direction and how good everything looks. Okay, so he's just standing here, right? With his weapon in the air, like holding it up, while everything's on fire. Not much is being given away, except for the people that have, like, been pierced, as you can see, and been burned away. Then it zooms up to the shadow of the Erdtree, which is dripping gold, I feel like. I'm so curious what it's gonna bring us. A little bit of upbeat music.
Miquella would abandon everything.
That's information that we knew. That Miquella abandoned everything, gold, everything. And then you have this beautiful view of like the landscape. I was almost thinking that this was a creature, but you can see there's kind of like ruins and stuff. You have a tower here. But obviously this would be either the level up or the grace point again, because why are there so many of these anyway? Right? See, there's another one. So that's what I assume. I can be wrong.
His golden flesh.
See, this is Miquella being, well, blurred out, basically. And I know you said, like, that Miquella is cursed and is cursed to be a child forever. Chat. But wouldn't he have, like, magic to be able to do something with it, right? That he does not look like a child or anything.
His blinding strength.
Strength.
Even his...
So this would allude to me... Like, this would, like, allude to the connection that he could be, like, Saint Trina. Because Saint Trina is the purple and everything. You know? But still, not much is being revealed.
But we are not deterred.
Instead of touching grass, everyone who's watching this, touch some grace. And play Elden Ring. Before the DLC comes out. Thank you very much. Oh. What a shot.
We choose to follow.
I assume these are tarnished, so there definitely will be a lot of new NPCs that we're gonna go interact with. Look at it. There's a new weapon here. Well, obviously new outfits that you might either find, or you can kill these NPCs and you get it yourself. It depends on what you're going to do in the game, of course. But they're all at that grace point. They're all together.
Will you walk with us?
We shall walk with you. Oh, so good. I am really, really excited. I cannot wait to play this in June. And in seamless co-op. Because that's going to be great. 21st of June, chat. 21st of June. Well, that concludes us watching the official story trailer today. And it's legit. Like, this makes me even more hyped. It gives us more of a look into Shadow of the Erdtree, but also keeps a lot of things like very, very hidden, which I like, you know? I like that. And come on, this is going to be great. This is going to be so great. I'm going to continue my Shields Only playthrough and finish that. And then go into the DLC with my Shields Only character, but then I'll use other weapons depending on the build or whatever. But it's going to be great. This is going to be great. I really appreciate them for making another DLC. Not sure if they will make more after this, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it.